Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Nvidia GPU update, and this time around Nvidia RTX 5060 8GB GPU enters the sweet spot gaming segment for $299. As the news suggests, over 100 plus FPS in several AAA title games at 1080p, while the CPU was used here is 9800X3D. And as we can see in this image, RTX 5060 do really give 100 plus FPS. And if we talk about the Hogwarts Legacy, RTX 5060 gave 234 FPS, in Alan Wake 214, in Black Myth's Wukong 130, Cyberpunk 148, 208 for Stalker 2, 105 for Outlaw, and 330 FPS in Marvel Rivals, and 220 FPS in Avowed, and 130 FPS in Half-Life RTX. But as I'm using the RTX 3070, and it gives me pretty good FPS in 1080p almost in every AAA title. To be more specific, high settings 120 FPS, but 60 lock if I were to keep it at 60 FPS natively without any upscale or AI involvement. It is not much of an upgrade to 5060 or 5060 Ti version at all if you are using the 3070 or 4070. That's my opinion. Of course, you can differ. But of course, the new users who does not have the GPU and wanted to build a new PC can get this one, and yes, it's a pretty good upgrade against 3060 and 4060 for 1080p gaming here. If we compare these against their predecessor, we can see that the Nvidia GeForce RTX 5060 8GB GPU offers 19 teraflops of shader performance and 614 AI TOPS and 58 teraflops of RT performance. It will feature the latest 9th gen NV encoder and 6th gen NV decoder alongside 4 PCIe generation 5.0, but with the X8 interface or protocol, and adopt the latest display 2.1 UHBR20, that is 80 GB per second speed of bandwidth. The GPU will feature on the PG152 SKU25 board and GB206-250A1 GPU die. It will feature 3840 CUDA cores, which is 25% higher than 3072 CUDA cores found on the RTX 4060. Decent uplift over the RTX 4060, but the VRAM capacity will remain the same 8GB. But the new 5070, it will be faster GDDR7 running at 28GB per second speed through a 128-bit bus memory, and the memory bandwidth will be 448GB. Nearly 65% increase over 272GB bandwidth of the RTX 4060, the predecessor. This should be enough to bring some decent uplifts over the predecessor. However, that 8GB VRAM capacity isn't enough for the intensive modern titles, and 16 should be the standard for the modern cards. The GeForce RTX 5060 is also going to bring a noticeable increase in power consumption. Compared to RTX 4060, it will bring a 25 watt TDP increase, and comparing the RTX 5060 to 4060, you can get 25% more CUDA cores, up to 25% higher raster performance versus 4060. Same memory capacity but with faster GDDR7 memory, 28GB per second speed in 5060, more bandwidth 64%, and 22% higher power rating, and same price for 299 MSRP as the RTX 4060. Why am I saying 4070? 4060. Nvidia also unveils the 5060 GPU with 16 and 8GB VRAM with a promise to bring neural rendering powers. Also, the pricing for $429 for 16GB variant and $380 for 8GB variant of the chips. Also claims that it's 20% faster than the 4060 Ti natively and 2 times faster with DLSS 4. RTX 5060 Ti targets entry-level 1440p gaming with 16GB VRAM with a promise to bring a neural rendering prowess, as they said. Now let's see if they really do that. And the DLSS 4 capabilities to the mainstream audience. These graphics cards are designed to offer over 100 plus FPS in the most popular games at their targeted resolution, 1080p for 5060 and 1440p for 5060 Ti. And they are also offering this with the DLSS 4 multi-frame generation, delivering a 2 times gain in the frame rate over the previous generation. Since 50 plus million gamers are still running older X60 or X50 class graphics card based on the older Pascal 10 series and Turing 20 series and Ampere 30 series, of course I'm one of the 30 series user architecture. With DLSS 4, gamers running at RTX 5060 or 5060 Ti can reach up to 50 times graphics performance versus a GTX 1060 or GTX 1660 GPU, as we can see in these graphs shared by Nvidia themselves. With the improvement made with DLSS 4's transformer model, gamers can expect better image quality than native, along with higher performance and lower latency. The 5060 Ti sits at 2 times the frame rate at similar or lower latency versus the 4060 Ti, which uses DLSS 3.0 models, and this has been verified across multiple AAA games such as Hogwarts Legacy, Cyberpunk 2077 and Black Myth Wukong. And if we talk about the specification, the Nvidia GeForce RTX 5060 Ti will feature the 𝗔𝗵𝗏𝗔𝗔 die with a total of 21.9 billion transistor packaged within an 181mm 2 chip. The GPU features a total of 4608 CUDA cores across 36 SMCs, which is the full configuration of this chip. There is also 48 ROPs and 144 TMUs. The chip offers 24 teraflops of shading performance, 759 AI TOPS and 72 teraflops of RT performance. The clock speeds are rated at 2.4 GHz base and 2.5 GHz boost. The 5060 Ti TDP is rated at 180 watt. In addition to the desktop announcement, Nvidia has also announced that the GeForce RTX 5060 will be coming to laptops, offering the same Blackwell and DLSS 4 features to mainstream laptops and audience with 144 FPS gaming at ultra settings, 8K 422 video editing, and prices starting at $1,099, pretty much high for laptop gaming. And that's it for today, guys, with this RTX 5060 and 5060 Ti. What they have written here and what the price will be on the market is totally different, because I have read a news somewhere online that store is offering the RTX 5060 Ti for $666. Can you believe this? So good luck finding the card on MSRP, but I don't think so that they will offer it on MSRP, because you know EIBs are doing their things and scalpers doing their thing. Well, that's it for today, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.